Hey guys, today is Thursday and it is my half day. Things haven't went as planned so far already, but I'll get into that in a few minutes. I turned on Uber for a few minutes and I had gotten one ride. It was a 5-mile ride for $3.63. Let me see if it says my earnings activity, my delivery. It was 5.2 miles for $3.63, so that can give you guys like how much it gives me on my rides. So yeah, I just turned on Uber again, and I'm gonna be on until from 4 p.m. till about 8:30 when it starts to get dark, because y'all know Mama does not Uber in the dark. I don't like it at all. Before I get into that, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below letting me know how y'all's day went. Let me tell y'all about my day so far. So far, I was supposed to go to the doctor today and tomorrow, and I actually switched my appointments until next month. It was just worked out better for me that way. I still took the morning off. I spent it at home. I edited a little bit because I have this channel that I do, and I have a family channel that I do. So I have those two channels, plus my daughter plays Roblox, so I upload her videos for her as well. So, and she's new at it, so it takes me like 10 minutes to do her videos. So I had a pretty busy morning at home. So now I'm just sitting here with Uber on. It's about 4 o'clock. Well, it's 4:03 now. Like I said, I did the one ride already, and now I'm just gonna wait for more rides to come. Since today is a half day, tomorrow I'm actually going to have my full day. So I'm going to go out in the morning and Uber, and then I'll Uber all day, probably from like 9 a.m. until about 8:30 p.m. So it's going to be an all-day Uber for me tomorrow. Alright, y'all. So for Thursday, I've been pretty dead. I did one order and I'm about to do my second order, so this will make 3 for today. I think it was only for like 1 mile or 2 miles or something like that, but I just pulled into the plaza to get the food. It's for Firehouse for Marin, so I'm about to go inside and grab their food and then head to deliver. Alright, so I just went in and got her food, and I'm looking at the address and it's only 0.9 miles away. 0.9 miles, and I just realized that she lives in a gated community, so unless the gate is open for the apartment complex, I'm gonna have a little trouble getting in. So hopefully the gate is open so I don't have to try and hassle the customer for the gate code. Alright, so I just dropped off Marin's food, and for 3 trips today so far I've got $19. The first person, they left a very nice tip because it was only a $3 order, and that was my total for it, $11. And the second person gave me like $1 and change tip, which that's not bad because it's all within 3 miles anyways. So far I'm doing not so great today, but that's okay. Hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna be Ubering all day, so it'll be able to make up for it. So I just picked up Tijuana, and my delivery was about 4 miles. It seems a lot closer than that. I don't know how it's 4 miles. I've delivered in this neighborhood a few times, and look at this. Isn't this the cutest thing? Look, here it comes. Woo! I love it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Beetlejuice. At the scene that they have there, oh my goodness, I love it. So I just delivered the food. I get out of the car and I go up to the address it says, and she's like, I didn't order any food. And I'm telling her the address, and she's like, yeah, that's here, but I didn't order food. So she's like, why don't you try across the street, because this has happened before where she's ordered food or ordered something and it tries to get delivered to her house. And what happens is it's both the same first 2 numbers, and then the second 2 numbers are the same, but they're flipped. So one house is like 56 and the other house is 65. So what the customer's doing is putting the across the street's address by mistake. But luckily that lady's like, yeah, I didn't order food. Try across the street though, because that's happened before. So luckily for her, otherwise I probably would have just ended up calling the people and being like, hey, I'm trying to deliver to 1, 2, whatever, and they're not picking up. So now I'm about to go head back towards my area. I'm only like 3 miles away. It doesn't feel like 4 miles. So I'm about to go head back to my area and see what else I can get. My map is blue in my area, so hopefully that means I will be pretty consistent from here on out. Well, I'm getting an order now, but it's for 5 miles for $3, and I don't want to do that really. I'm trying to get 3 miles and under because it is so late. I only have what, 6:52, so 7:52, like another hour, almost 2 hours to Uber and see as far as I can get. So we'll see you in a few. Alright, so I just got an order. I didn't make it back to my area yet, but it was for like 1.9 miles, and it's only 0.8 miles to the McDonald's, so that was good. And then I only have to drive like a mile for the delivery, so heck yeah, I'll take that. Alright, so I just delivered some McDonald's. It was only the like 0.9 miles from the McDonald's, and I was only like 0.9 miles from the McDonald's. It was an apartment complex, and I got to the apartment complex and it's like the building number, and I'm like, okay, so which apartment? So of course I messaged the customer and I'm like, hey, which apartment is yours? And then no answer. So I'm like, okay. I said, hey, I'm here and I'm not sure which apartment is yours. You didn't leave the apartment number. So then they said, oh, building 232, apartment 107. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go up to it because it's right there. I'm right in front of it almost. And I'm like, knock, knock. He comes to the door. He seems like he got attitude and just takes the bag. And I'm like, have a nice day. He's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, dang, bitch, I just delivered your food and you have attitude with me because you didn't leave your apartment number. Seems like you got a lot going on in your life. But I did get another order right before I delivered this. It's for Frogger's. It's for one that I've never been to. I've been to Frogger's before, but I've never been to this one. And I'm about 1 mile from the I'm 1 mile from Frogger's, and I think it was a 4-mile delivery, so that means it'll have like 3 miles left. Alright, y'all, so I just delivered that Frogger's. My area around it is still lit up blue, if you can see that. There is some yellow, but that's the opposite way that I want to go, and I'm trying to go back to my area. Right now, my total, I'm going to show you guys, for 6 trips is $30. Not bad. Let's see. The lady I just delivered to said she did leave a tip in the app. So far, my first 3 deliveries have tipped so far, but the last 3 have not yet. So we'll see as the day goes on if they tip or not. I have about a good hour left to see if I can grab a couple more orders. But we will see. Alright, y'all, as you can see, it is getting dark outside. All the lights are on in the plaza. That means I am done for the day. I was trying to leave it on for a few more minutes to see if it would give me like a 2 mile or 3 mile, but it was just trying to give me like 7, 8 miles, and then by the time I got to that person's house, it's gonna be super dark. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna shut it off. I did just get a big tip. Trying to make it come up. So I just hit my goal, if you can see that. You know, me and there we go. So that tip made me hit my goal. I was at $40, I think, before. And now I am at my goal. So for half a day, thank you to whoever just sent that tip for me, because I met my half-day goal. Y'all, I am so happy with that. I was so nervous that I wasn't going to, because it was a little slow when I first started. So I really was not expecting to make it. And then once it just hit about 8:30, I was like, oh man, I'm sure not gonna make it, but look at God coming through. And I made my goal, y'all. Let me pull up my summary to see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trips. The first 6 people, y'all, have tipped. The first 6 people. I am so happy with that. And let's see, the $10 tip was the Froggers. So that was very nice of her. Remember when I told y'all she said she left the tip on the Uber already? She did. Thank you to, I think her name was Sonia. So thank you, Sonia. So only the last 2 people so far haven't tipped. So when I get home later on, I will close out my video and I will let you all know if the last 2 people tipped and then how it went for the rest of it. Hey y'all, it is 12:06 a.m. I don't know if my phone's probably not gonna focus for y'all, but my total for the night was the 51.16 that I told you guys earlier. The last 2 people did not tip, so I doubt they're going to. They were super close orders anyway, so that's okay. So for Thursday, half a day, I met my goal. Thanks to that generous tip that I got. Otherwise, I would have been shy by a few dollars. So all in all, it worked out for the best. Tomorrow we start fresh, and I'm going to be Ubering all day. So I'm pretty sure for Friday I'll be able to meet my goal for a full day. And hopefully I can go past that to make up for today's today and I think Monday that I didn't do a full day. I hope you all enjoyed this ride along and I'll see you on the next one.